Oh my goodness, I had forgot to film an intro. And I'm not showing my face because, girl, I look crazy. But in today's video, I'm just going to be talking about relationships, advice, things I've learned in my early 20s, yada, yada, yada. And yeah, sit back, enjoy. To put these fuck-ass clips in my hair. But I've been single for a while now. And I'm 20 years old. As a young woman, I feel like TV shows and movies like really help you open your eyes and open your mind. And what I mean by that is I recommend everyone, mostly the women, but men as well if you guys want to. Ooh. The shade match is not there. Like what I was saying was, you guys need to watch Sex and the City. First of all, I've never related to a show so much until I watched Sex and the City. When I tell you, each and every episode, every season, like, but I watched like episodes and I'll be like, this is literally my real life. And the amount of advice and just things that I've learned, and I feel like as a girl in her 20s, it's like fundamental. Like, you need to watch Sex and the City. And there's also another movie, it's called He's Just Not That Into You, and it tells you exactly what you need to know when it comes to relationships. And the first thing that I learned, which is literally common sense, it's that with men there's no mixed signals. And when I tell you guys, like, I came prepared, I'm ready. If you ever feel confused or just lost when it comes to how a man feels about you, honey, the answer's right there. He's just not that into you. With men, there's no mixed signals. With men, it's very black and white, if that makes sense. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? If I keep on looking down, it's because I'm looking at this book, because I'm really trying to talk my shit. You could tell when a man likes you and when he doesn't like you. And when you're confused, that just means he doesn't like you. Another thing that I had to learn as well is that everything in life happens for a reason. Everybody in your life comes and goes for a certain season. I like to look at people in life in general as just teachings. Everybody that I come across, everybody that I meet, I view them as teachers, basically. God makes no mistakes at all. So sometimes you have to realize that sometimes people are put in your life for you to teach them something. A lot of the times we'll be like, I don't know, like, this was a mistake, like, why did this person come into my life? But it's like, you don't understand. Like, as much as you're meant to grow and evolve, you are meant to do the same thing for others. And I feel like sometimes I forgot about that. Like, listen, I learned so much from my experiences and so much from people and stuff like that, that sometimes I forget that I'm a learning experience as well for others. And just as much as those people in my life that are no longer in my life helped me become the person that I became, just know that you are meant to do that for others, and we're meant to teach each other, and we're meant to help each other grow and evolve. People are meant to be in your life for certain seasons. Everything has an expiration date. Our life, people, and yeah, I kind of ate with that one. Girl, I ate down. The finger phone type of say clock it. As a person who loves love and loves to give love and loves to receive love, sometimes you just have to sit back and stop having so many expectations for people and let them show you exactly who they are. Because in the moments where you just sit back and you just let the other person talk and you just shut up, people will reveal so much about themselves. It's crazy. So this kind of ties back to the first thing that I mentioned. Like, if you ever feel confused or like what the heck is going on, people reveal exactly who they are with the jokes that they say, with how they act around other people. Literally, that's all you need to know. They're telling you exactly who they are. And for the ladies in the back, don't be an exception, be the rule, okay? And please just take a minute and take that in, okay? Ladies, we have to be better, do better, so we can become better. Guys, literally, hold on, because I feel like me multitasking, like, this is not good. Like, I don't know how. I don't know how people do this shit. I need to like get it together. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Guys literally invented the spark so that they could treat you badly and keep you guessing, and they convince you that your anxiety / fear is natural. What? But I noticed that we buy into it because of the drama. Because I'm not gonna lie, we do be liking that toxic shit, and that's not okay. And we be like, oh my gosh, why am I overthinking? Why am I, honey? Because he has you wrapped around your finger. He has you wrapped around his finger. Ooh, got it. I feel like we don't give men a lot of credit. Men know what the fuck they're doing, and don't ever let a man give you that little sob story. Sweetie, everybody got shit going on in their life. Everybody, you know, had a rough around the edges. But that doesn't give you no excuse to act however the fuck you want to act. This is actually something that I kind of had to learn the hard way, if I do say so myself, which is not all happy endings end with a man, you know? I feel like sometimes the happy endings are with yourself, and I feel like that's just as good, and I feel like that's just as important. And I feel like that's literally my life right now. I'm single. I don't have a man. I don't have responsibilities.
I don't have kids. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't have to go as hard.
I just have what I got going on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like sometimes as women, we forget that. We forget that, wait, this isn't the happy ending that I envisioned, but this is still a happy ending. I'm alive, I'm well, I'm breathing, you know? Like, I get up, my body works, like, I could do whatever the I want, you know? The man shouldn't be, or not even the man, you know, whatever type of relationship, just because it ended with you being alone, that's just as good, and that's just as important. And also, the happy endings are just us moving on and us saying goodbye to whatever that past was, and that's just as good. Ladies and gents, whatever you are, that's just as good. Just as good. And I feel like I've forgotten about this, or I feel like as a girl, we don't notice the type of power that we have. I feel like sometimes we forget, you're that bitch. You're that bitch. Like, literally, this whole world is filled with women and their children. And it's like, when you really think of it like that, it's like, wow, like, what the fuck? We are in control. We are in control. Have you noticed that men want something from us, okay? We are in control. Men want something from us. This sounds bad. This sounds bad. But we have to make men earn us. Not in like, you know, like I'm better than you. You have to da da da. No, but ladies, do you not understand what you have in between your legs that drive these men to do what, like to do whatever? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So you have to understand the ball is in your court. You only have sex with a man if you make it known, hey, yeah, I'm down for this. If not, honey, it's a crime. Honey, that's illegal. So I feel like sometimes we forget how much power we hold. How much of being a woman, like you, like guys, like ladies, we're really like, come on. Come on, like we're really like, I'm gagged. I got nothing to say. Don't make it easy for men. You know? Make them work for it, you know? I feel like sometimes we forget that it's hard for a man to have sex. Because like I said, they only do it when we allow them to. So we can't make it easier for them. Because if we just give it up like that, it's like, oh. Like just like that, like that's it? Like no. No. But listen, there's nothing wrong with having your fun. Because I feel like, personally, women do have a bigger sex drive. I feel like we just know how to control it better. But that's a video for another time, you know? So, I do think women are more hornier than men. Yes, women are freakier than men. Yes, I do think that. We just know how to... And it's like, ladies, when you talk to a man, he likes you, whatever, and he's saying all these beautiful words to you, listen, that's great. That's amazing. That's wonderful. And I'm like literally forgetting my makeup routine as I talk. And I just forgot what I said. I lost my train of thought. Great. There's nothing wrong with having your fun. Just be smart, ladies. And just make him work for it. At least a little bit. Because, like I said, a guy can say, oh, I like you, da-da-da. Like, no, it's not just about sex, da-da-da. But at the same time, guys, everything is about sex. Like, literally. So, be smart. And if you're an emotional girl, like me, I feel like for people like us, we have to be even smarter with the type of people that we deal with and also what we do. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because, honey, I get attached quick. Like, I am a lover girl. Like, so I feel like I'm the type of person, like, I know how I get. And I have to be careful with the decisions that I make and the people that I deal with. So if anything happens, I don't get hurt, you know? And I don't look stupid. Because that's another thing as well. You have the power until you give it away. AKA that. And just make them earn it. That's the least. That's the least. The least you could do, sweetie. I feel like I've grown so much. I feel like I've grown so much mentally and emotionally from the movies and the TV shows that I watch. And right now, I come to a point in my life where I don't want to deal with little ass boys. I don't want to deal with people that are emotionally immature, emotionally avoidant, mentally immature. I'm just immature in general, because one, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. And I feel like I've come to a point in my life where it's like, I don't care for this. What this is, like this is great, this is amazing, but I don't care about this. When I was younger, yeah, like, oh my gosh, he said he was gonna do this, he said that he likes me, da 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 da. Sweetie, People could say they
Love
love you
somebody,
and
still
stab
stab
you
in
in
their
the
back.
back.
It don't
What's
take
that?
much
What's
to
the
love. You can love somebody just by being attached. See, loyalty is
Yeah,
an
I know.
action. You
Yeah, I
can
know what
love
I'm
and hate,
talking
but you
about.
still have.
Family could say that they love you and hurt you. All these people, words don't mean nothing. Words don't mean nothing. Actions, 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 actions. It's just I don't have time for it. Like, don't talk to me if your favorite word is I don't care. Like, I don't have time for that shit. Like, I really don't. Like, I just feel like we're grown. I don't have time to be dealing and having conversations with people that don't want to tell me how they feel. That don't feel comfortable enough to express their feelings. That's all I ever known. What? Like, get out of here. Get out of here. Like, I'm sorry, like, we cannot be making excuses for people. We cannot. This is unacceptable. So, I don't like to give... Ooh, that's disgusting. Y'all, I'm sorry. Let me put that right back on. Guys, I fell. Like, I could have had the worst childhood in my life or whatever. Like, I still want better for myself. So I don't want to use that kind of stuff as an excuse. I don't want to use childhood trauma as an excuse. Oh, this is how I was raised. No, no. Miss me with that bullshit, please. And you would think that maturity comes with age. I'm telling you guys, like, the older they are, like, the more older they are to me, it's like you really have a lot to work on. And I just be praying for people because no. I just feel like I'm very picky when it comes to people I give my energy to, because like I don't have time for this shit. Like, I feel like before, when I was younger, like, I'll be more lenient and be more understanding to people and the way that they act. But now it's like, bro, like, don't talk to me, don't waste my time, like, leave me alone. Please leave me alone. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I feel like right now is the first time in my life where I'm actually putting myself first. Where I'm actually standing on business. Because I'm realizing shit that I don't like. And I feel like before, I would be like, oh my gosh, but I like them, so I would feel like I have to put up with this shit. But you don't.
Because you just don't.
Why?
Because I'm not your friend.
You really, really don't. I promise you, you don't. And set those boundaries too. Like, listen, don't talk to me like that. I feel like sometimes, especially when I was younger, I was scared of hurting people's feelings. I would put myself down so I wouldn't hurt others around me. But it's like, no. Like, I'm sick and tired of putting others before myself, because my whole life I've never put myself first. And that makes me sad. But I'm also so grateful that at 20 years old, I feel like my brain just, like, you know? Like, usually women don't come to this type of realization until like 25, where they realize their life is fucked up and all their relationships are effed up, and it's like, no, I don't want to be like that, you know? I don't really know what else to talk about. I thought I would have a lot to say. Yeah, I'll get back when I got something to say. Anybody that you're talking to romantically, or anybody that you're interested, make sure you have them on silent. Please do not be the type of person where you just give all your energy to them and then you become obsessed with them and you start overthinking and you basically become delusional over the person that you made up in your head. So this is what I'm saying, ladies. Like, we can't be giving men the power. Like, yes, he's fine, but sweetie, you're fine too. Every single time you see a notification of them, you get like a little hit of dopamine. Guys, we have to read a fucking book, touch some grass, And it's like, I'm saying this from my own fucking experience. And it's like, looking back, I know damn well whoever I was talking to was not feeling the same exact way. If you know what I'm trying to say. So, put that phone on silent. Yeah, you like him, but right now he's not the priority. Because your life was totally fine without him. Now, all of a sudden, you're talking to this guy or whoever. And it's like, you haven't worked out in a week? You haven't, like, come on. Like, no. No. We can't make them, or we can't let them fuck up what we have. You know? It's like, you have this life. Somebody should be added on to that. They shouldn't become and be... No, you're not gonna orbit around them like the fucking sun. Because when they're on that game or when they're playing basketball, doing whatever the fuck they gotta do, I promise you they're not worried if you texted them back. You're the last thing on their mind. So, come on. We gotta lock the fuck in. We gotta do better. And as a girl, and please listen to this closely, because I feel like I needed to hear this a long time ago. As a person who loves love and loves to be loved and loves to give and receive love, never feel embarrassed that a connection didn't work out. Never feel embarrassed that you gave somebody your all. There's this quote that says, I don't know exactly how it goes, but it's saying that in the end, the lover wins. Some bullshit like that. So, never feel upset or sad for putting yourself out there, for trying to make something work, because that just shows so much of who you are as a person, and it just shows how genuine you are. I promise you, don't ever regret it, and don't ever belittle yourself or be like, I'm never gonna do this for anybody ever again. No, still give out that love. Still show people how much of an amazing person you are. You know? Because at the same time, what I said earlier, people come to our lives to be, people come to our lives to teach us something or for us to teach them something. So never feel embarrassed, never regret anything for showing a man love, for showing a man you care. You know what you do? You get up. You're like, okay, I don't like how I acted like this. I should not have said that. Don't beat yourself up about it, but move accordingly. And that's all you have to do. Be like, maybe next time I shouldn't express how I feel so quickly. Maybe next time I will crash the fuck out in private. Ladies, men don't think like us at all, unfortunately. And men are way more emotional than us, but I'll get into that later or another time, whatever. But I promise you, do not let these men see us crash out. Do not let these men, no. One, they don't need to see that. Two, we just have to be better than that. Like, we don't need, like, no. No. I never want to, like, no. Like, yes, you pissed me off. Yes, I'm upset about you, but I'm not going to be crashing out about what you did. That's too embarrassing, and we're too grown up for that. And it's like, it's different. I'm always a girl that preaches about showing your emotions and being vulnerable. But crashing out, always crash out in private. Especially if he did some shit that you ain't like. But going back, never regret the experiences you had, even if he fucked you over, because at the end of the day, you know you was real, and you win at the end, because you gave love in the best way you know how to, and you're genuine as fuck. Always remember that, because you have a pure heart, and don't let nobody change that. No. Just next time, move accordingly. Exactly. Like, I'm sick and tired of this nonchalant act. I'm sick and tired of like, oh, but the energy wasn't reciprocated. Like, guys, we live in a time where it's like, I don't have time. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna die. I don't have time to act nonchalant, act like I don't care, because I do care. I fucking do. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like, if you're that type of person, like I said this earlier, like don't come up, like I miss me with that bullshit. Like we're too grown. You're scared to tell me how you feel. And this is what I'm saying. Men are way more emotional than women. Because if you didn't care, then you wouldn't be saying that you don't care. If you didn't give a fuck, you wouldn't be crashing out, spamming, oh, I don't give a fuck, but it's not that deal, I don't care, bro, because da-da-da. And they start naming reasons why they don't give a fuck. Nah, because you're nonchalant, right? You don't give a fuck, so why the fuck are you acting like that? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have time for this. I don't. So, man, yes, you guys are more emotional than us. There's nothing wrong with that, but admit it. Admit it. Like, I already know. Sweetie, you're making it obvious. I know. But you're gonna lie to yourself. You would rather do that instead of be a man and just tell me how the fuck you feel and suck it the fuck up. Suck it up. You care. You're not gonna die. So I don't have time for emotional immaturity, because that's a waste of time. And I'm not gonna be your mom. You're saying you don't care? Okay, fine, then you don't care. That's it. I'm not gonna be, oh, come on, talk. No, I'm not your mom. I already showed you multiple times that I give a fuck, but you're saying you don't give a fuck. So that's it, you don't give a fuck. That's it. I'm done. Okay? I'm getting passionate. Hold on, I'm getting too passionate about this. I had to take my hair down because, yeah, I just had to. But last but not least, ladies, put yourself out there. Please. Like, I feel like the best people that we come across, the best relationships that we have, is with people that we didn't expect to have these connections with, you know? So if there's a person that wants to hang out with you that you're like, I'm not even into them like that, like he's not even like my type, da-da-da, you guys might go out and he might not even be into you towards the end, but you guys may just have amazing conversations where it's like, you know what, he may be an amazing friend. I'm not attracted to him sexually or whatever, but he's intellectual as fuck, he's smart as fuck, he's funny, you know? The best people that you meet and the best things that happen in your life is literally when you don't look for it at all. You just let shit, you know? When you try experimenting and talking and when you leave your fucking house. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Right now, I'm not really looking for a relationship, but I am open to talking to people and meeting people and having connections and having friendships at least, and just going out of my comfort zone. Give it a try. Don't be mean. Be smart, ladies. Don't give it up so quickly. Have your fun, but be smart, okay? And know that you're the prize. Not the prize, because you know, you can't even say that these days. You know how people get, but that was a bad word to use, but just know that the ball is in your court. And as much as you think he's fine, girl, don't forget that you're a woman. And even if you're not the prize is right in between your legs. So, I just want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Hopefully I gave you guys some good advice. Listen, I'm still young. I'm still trying to figure this all out. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys had fun watching me get ready and stuff like that. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you.